Hey, good morning, everybody. Todd Bertrand here, doing a little behind the scenes this week with National EMS Week, Emergency Medical Services Week. And today I'm joined by Aaron Green.
Hello. Hi, Aaron.
Rick Gingrich.
Hi.
Brandon Rush is back here, even more behind the scenes. And we're here with Ambulance 82. One thing that we have that a lot of communities have here in the metro area is advanced life support systems. And both Aaron and Rick are paramedics, and I just want to talk a little bit and interview them. See, here they are, they're beautiful people. Combined service between the two of you as paramedics, how many years? 150?
Yeah.
No, not that much.
Not quite that much.
So let's climb in the truck here, shall we? This is a really sophisticated piece of equipment when it comes to pre-hospital care, and hopefully those of you that are viewing this video have never had the need to be in the back of an ambulance. But if you do find yourself or your family, loved ones in need of emergency medical services, this is what it looks like in the back of the truck. And Aaron and Rick, talk a little bit about advanced life support, why it's important, and why it's important to the quality of life of the community. If someone's having a heart attack, what are some of the important things you can do as a paramedic? Which, by the way, let there be light. How many months of training, advanced skilled training, to be a paramedic today? Year and a half?
Generally, yes.
Almost a year and a half.
14 months is about the normal.
So, to be a paramedic, some of the really cool things they can do, they can intubate, put an airway down. What are some other things that you can do pre-hospital that before was only done in hospitals, but now it's done on the street or in people's homes?
Well, we give all types of cardiac drugs. We can, with IVs, things like that. So, we can reverse a lot of things that
we bring the emergency room to you, pretty much. The
Yeah.
only thing we can't really do is sutures and prescribe medications.
So everything from gunshot wounds to heart attacks to childbirth. Sitting beside Rick is a defibrillator. This is a very sophisticated piece of equipment that they can measure the heart rhythms and from different angles. And then what else can this thing do? If my heart stops, what are you doing to me with this machine?
Well, we can discern your rhythm. We can defibrillate you or shock you. We can do a 12 lead to see if you're having a heart attack. We have a nice, if your heart stops, this thing called the Lucas device that does compressions for you. It's
CPR
yes.
by basically a robot, and then you can take this machine and shock a person's heart back into a normal rhythm, or at least attempt to.
Yep. So
when you, from TV shows, when people, the paddles on their chest and they pop up, that's kind of how it is. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So other things that we're doing in our EMS division of Westfield Fire are community paramedicine. Talk a little bit about community paramedicine and why that's important to the community and the quality of life here.
Well, community paramedicine it's kind of new for the department. What we do is we have people referred to us, and we will go out and see them to try and keep them from having to go back to the hospital, try to keep them from calling 911. We kind of see what their needs are. If they have frequent falls, we find out why they're having the falls and correct that at home so they can stay at home and have a better quality of life there. And that's really, in a nutshell, kind of what it is.
Other things that we're doing in our EMS division of the fire department are we're responding with our law enforcement partners to the opioid crisis and overdoses. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So with Hamilton County, we have the QRT, the Quick Response Team. So if we go out or go on somebody who's overdosed, give them Narcan, then we can go out within 24 to 72 hours, go back on them, do a follow-up with them, help them get the treatment, if they're willing to do so, that they need. So we have a big book of resources for the county, for the state, that we kind of go and present them to them and help them get to where they need to be.
So part of EMS Week, recognizing those special services that probably we take for granted every day, unless you actually need them. And we're proud of our emergency medical services here on all public safety fronts, not only law enforcement, but certainly fire and EMS. And with advanced life support, every member of the Westville Fire Department is at least an emergency medical technician to be able to transport and care for the sick and injured, all the way up to our paramedics like Rick and like Aaron that can start IVs, give advanced defibrillation, give intubation, give medications, all under the medical direction of a physician. So thank you for what you guys do, and everybody at the fire department, and be safe out there. And thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Rick, and all of our EMS people.
See you later.
Okay.